everyone. Welcome back to the Orton Gillingham podcast. And this is our Halloween special.
Yes.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
Happy Halloween.
I know this is your favorite holiday in the whole world, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. I love it. But you did learn something new about me. That I don't like to be scared.
I didn't know that. I just assumed you would love to be scared.
No.
Yeah.
I like scary movies.
Yes.
I like that feeling of being scared, but I like to be able to control it. So if I went to a haunted house,
No.
I wouldn't be able to control anything.
Yeah.
And my fists. Like,
Well, that, yeah. I went to so this past weekend I went to a cute little Halloween outside kind of thing that this little town was putting on, and they had a spooky trail, and we were not with any children. It was just my friends and I.
What were you doing there?
We were just going for a walk because they had a spooky doll museum, and we wanted to see the spooky dolls.
Ooh.
I know, it was very creepy, but anyway, we went on the spooky trail, and it really wasn't spooky at all, but there were people that were jumping out at us, and I screamed the whole way and ran.
See, do you like haunted houses?
No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I was very, very scared.
Do you like scary movies?
No.
Oh, I love
I
scary
hate
movies.
I don't like anything scary. I don't like to be scared, and I don't like to look at scary things. So Halloween is never really, my favorite. I mean, I like the cute part of Halloween, but not the scary part.
Well, and I like the costume part.
Yeah, the costume part's fun.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what we really get into.
Yeah.
I mean, we go all out. Because what other day of the year can you pretend to be something completely different?
Or, I mean.
Maybe that makes me a sociopath.
I don't normally wear makeup like this,
No, yeah, you do.
Yeah. So we are dressed up for in the spirit.
I don't normally wear sunglasses.
Yeah, inside.
I
Or a
do wear
badge.
this. Well, sometimes I do.
Yes.
No.
So Katie is the
I am.
I don't know if you can see it, but she is the
Oh, yeah, I gotta get.
Yeah, she is the grammar police.
The grammar police.
Yes, because we here at Brain Spring like good grammar.
And on the back,
What
it
does it say?
says to serve and correct.
To serve and correct. And
I
she
even
has
have my little violation
in her red marker.
and my red marker.
Yes.
I actually thought of you, Esther,
Yes.
when I was putting together this costume because you are kind of the grammar police.
I know.
In a good way.
I know.
Now.
I mean, I'm not a total expert on grammar, but when I see something incorrectly written, I don't.
It drives you crazy.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what can I do?
Yes, that's
to
perfect.
drive Esther crazy.
It's perfect.
Chad told me, Chad is my husband, by the way. He told me I should misspell this.
Oh, that would have been super
Just-
funny. You could have put like a red mark through it or something.
Like on the back, he's like, you should spell it to serve with an SIRVE.
That would have been
Just
great.
to drive her crazy.
Yeah, I would have loved it. Yes, and so Katie's the grammar police, and I'm just some scary. I found a wig and makeup, so I'm
think
just
you
a
look
scary.
great.
I'm just a scary person. Maybe Cruella de Vil-ish. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're here to celebrate Halloween and to talk about what kinds of fun things we might be able to do with kids at school on Halloween, which happens to be on a Monday, which is going to be a hard day at school for kids to concentrate.
And Tuesday is going to be a hard day.
And Tuesday is going to be a
Because
hard
the
day.
weekend is going to be filled with so many things to do. We have a Halloween party to go to.
Yeah.
We have a trunk or treat thing on Friday. I mean, we have
They're going to be all hyped up on sugar and everything on Tuesday.
Yes.
And Wednesday maybe too.
And parents are going to be exhausted.
Yeah. So anyway, we're here to we'll show you a few games. We're going to show a couple games here that might be fun to do. Just to break it up a little bit at school. But I think before we get started, we're going to talk about books that maybe were scary to us because we're all about reading, and books. And I can tell you that, and this is a true story, when I was in college, I had to read Bram Stoker's Dracula. And I also had to read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein as well. That one was scary. Frankenstein was scary. It was more sad to me than scary. But Dracula creeped me out so bad. I was in my apartment at night by myself reading Dracula, and I was having panic attacks.
Really?
I
want to read it now.
I was pretty sure that he was outside my window because it was dark.
Does it like the way it reads feel real?
Oh, yes. It's very psychological and very real. And so,
do you believe in vampires now?
No, I don't. Well, while I was reading it, I sort of started to think there might be some vampire.
You remember that person I met?
Yes. So and
I bet
the scary thing for me is anything when it's dark out. Like I could read it during the day and I wouldn't have been scared, but at nighttime in the dark, especially if you can see through the windows. It's very scary. So there is a lot of night imagery, of course, because vampires come out at night, right?
Right.
So so there's a lot of imagery. And so I'll read one quote from.
Oh yeah, I want to hear it. I do want to read it.
I have a few. There's a couple quotes, but I'll just read one.
Okay.
I am beginning to feel this nocturnal existence tell on me. It is destroying my nerve. I'm sorry, I messed it all. Let me start over again. Dink.
Look at I was starting to get chills.
Jeez.
Now they just went.
So I'm gonna read a little quote here.
Okay.
I'm beginning to feel this nocturnal existence tell on me. It is destroying my nerve. I start at my own shadow, and I'm full of all sorts of horrible imaginings. I know that doesn't sound scary, but when there's a bat and he's scary outside in the dark, it's scary. How can I escape from this dreadful thing of night, gloom, and fear? It's very psychological. Anyway, so I was really scared of Dracula, and I don't like vampire movies. They scare me too.
Oh, I like vampire movies.
You do? I'm scared of all vampire stuff.
Well, it depends on what vampire we're talking about. Like Twilight, not so much. But,
no, yeah, that's.
Oh wait, no, they're not vampires. What are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're
actually
vampires.
Yes, they are because
they're big time vampires.
Chad's students always say that I should be a Twilight character. Because I'm really pale, dark hair, and light eyes. And they're like, she looks like she's out of Twilight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that a backhanded compliment?
Yes.
I don't know. Do you want to look like a vampire?
Yeah. Well, I will tell you, I think vampires are the most chic of all the scary beings.
Nothing says chic like this hat and glasses. Sister.
No, because you're not a vampire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But how about this guy? You ever read Edgar Allan Poe?
Yes.
Edgar Allan Poe, super scary. So I used to read to my students Edgar Allan Poe stories, even when it wasn't Halloween, because that was super scary.
Which surprises me if you don't like scary stuff.
I know, but I know kids like scary stuff.
That's true.
Kids do. So Edgar Allan Poe, when you're looking, especially for your older kids, read something scary. They have nice little short stories. And I am going to read one more thing, if it's okay.
Yeah, you could barely lift that book.
I know. This is a massive book. This is the complete works of Shakespeare. And so you don't normally think of Shakespeare as being scary, but guess what? Shakespeare was the one who wrote about the witches in Macbeth.
Oh.
And we hear this all the time, and I bet you people don't even know that Shakespeare wrote it.
Oh,
So
all right. I
want to
hear it now.
So here we go. Act 4, Scene 1, Macbeth.
Okay.
Thunder, enter the three witches. And then they start talking, and they start chanting all together. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fillet of a fenny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blindworm's sting, lizard's leg and howler's wing. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble, double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Ooh. You know what it reminds me of when
scary?
It reminds me of Hocus Pocus with the three witches.
Did they say that?
Well, I think they had a little thing. I can't remember what it is. My boys and I watch it every year.
How much you want to bet that's based
I bet it's based on that.
Because there were three witches.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And it's a really cute movie.
Yes. Hocus
I make
Pocus.
them, actually, you would think that they're the ones that want to watch it. No, it's me.
Well, there's a remake of it now, you know.
Oh, no, I know. Well, it's not a remake. It's a number 2.
Oh, it's a number 2. Okay. Okay.
We already saw it.
Oh, okay. Wasn't that good?
I never liked number 2s as much.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, do you have a scary story?
So I didn't read a ton of scary adult novels, but when I was growing up, my favorite books, I would just gobble these books up. Goosebumps.
Oh, yeah.
And some of them were kind of creepy, but a lot of them were like mystery
Yes.
things.
Yeah.
I loved those. Then we have this one too.
What's that?
Scary Stories Treasury.
Scary Stories Treasury. Ooh.
So I'm looking at this, and I had something similar to this, and I think it's a part of a series, and it's meant for kids. Oh, yeah, right here. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That's the one I have. And they're like short little stories.
So would teachers be able to read those to kids if they're old enough?
If they're old enough.
They wouldn't be
I was
too
kind
scared.
of looking through. I hadn't, read this in so long.
Yeah.
And some of them are just poems.
Yeah.
But my boys and I read a couple of them, but some of them are good, but Goosebumps.
Goosebumps. I've heard that. I mean, I think, well, my kids were little when Goosebumps came out. Yeah.
I loved
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
I still do.
Kids like to be scared.
Gray, he'll read probably a book every couple of days. Like, he just flies through books, and it's his favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
He loves reading. And he really got into Goosebumps. I'm like, hey, when you're done with that, can I read it? Can you put it on my nightstand? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I haven't read that one in a while. So, yeah. And I think I ended up I was telling these guys before, we like to tell scary stories.
Yes.
Around the campfire. And I think the one I told my kids was probably not appropriate for an 8 and 10-year-old. They seemed really traumatized by it. But then they were able to retell it to our neighbors. And I think my neighbors were traumatized afterwards. They were like,
gosh.
He told it so well, too, because he was like, and then drip, 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 drip. And
he was very dramatic.
He was very dramatic.
And I'm sorry, when it's dark out and you're sitting around a campfire,
anything is scary?
Everything is scary. To me, everything is scary. So we have our production team here, and I think it'd be kind of fun to ask these guys. So if they have a scary book.
Yeah.
So we have Morgan. Morgan's our marketing director. Morgan, do you have a scary story?
Morgan brought in this scary story.
Morgan brought that one in.
Yeah, I did bring that in. I always liked Frankenstein. I had to read that in high school, and that was a lot of fun.
I never had to read that.
Oh, you should read it. Yeah.
I want to read Dracula now.
You should. And then we have Brendan over here on our soundboard. Brendan, do you have a scary story?
I have 2.
What are they?
So one of my favorite stories was something that my dad read to me when I was a little kid. It's called The Teeny Tiny Ghost.
Ooh.
And it was a really great book for a 3-year-old to read because it had lots of oohs and ahs. And it was beautifully illustrated, and the oohs and ahs and all the onomatopoeias were kind of the text was dancing around the page.
Nice.
So I loved that. And then one that I read when I was in 4th grade was out of the Michigan Chillers horror novel series by Jonathan Rand.
I know that series.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Really good. And so my favorite one of those was Gruesome Ghouls of Grand Rapids.
Oh. Nice.
So you never wanted to go to Grand Rapids?
Michigan
Stayed away.
Stay away from Grand Rapids.
But I'm writing that down.
Yeah.
Because I kind of forgot about that one. And I think I need ideas for my kids.
Yeah. And that's a good thing for teachers, too, to look for that.
And that reminded me, we have a bunch of Halloween books, like little kid ones, and I bring them out at Halloween. And we had the old haunted house the old haunted house, like up on the hill.
Yeah.
And it has all these like different poems within it. Mm-hmm. My son, we read it so many times. He was probably 3. People thought he was a genius because it looked like he was reading it. He had memorized the whole book.
I love
it. And he was like, and the old haunted house.
Yes.
It was so funny.
I mean, I think that, a good piece of literature, a good piece of writing. It may not appear to be a scary kind of topic, but the way the writing is can make anything very spooky and scary. So I love all that. Yeah. Excellent. All right.
Cool.
So, thank you guys.
I got a lot of good ideas.
I know. Excellent. So we are also going to talk about some games that you can play with kids. Now, you can do this in school or at home. So we have a couple games here that came from the teacherexpertise.com, and the author is Shariah Lynn Grattan. And so these are a few ideas, some games that
they're really cute.
we can play. So one of them is the bowling for ghosts. So we have these here. I'll give you half of them, and we'll set them up. So we have our ghost
Like a little
bowling pins, sort of. Our little ghost bowling pins.
They got to be kind of close.
Oh, does that work?
Oh,
All right. And then we have our bowling ball.
Oh yeah, it's a little jack-o'-lantern.
Little jack-o'-lantern bowling ball. Isn't he cute?
Yeah.
And it happens to be a little orange, obviously.
If I
And so we're going to bowl. Go ahead, do
if
it.
I roll this. Oh, that was.
Oh, now he went all the way off the table and we can't reach. So anyway,
I did that left-handed.
You got 3 down, 50%. You could do better.
I could do better.
But we're not.
I was like, I was getting a grade. I'm so sorry. What a disappointment.
So anyway, that's bowling for ghosts. That's really cute. Kids would
Yeah.
love that.
Super cute.
And then what else do we have over there, Kate?
Oh, we've got pumpkin toss
Pumpkin toss. Okay.
with these little rings.
Those glow-in-the-dark rings.
Yeah, these little glow in the dark. What are they called?
Yeah, kids wear them on Halloween night.
Yeah, you know what I used to
Trick-or-treat
do with
night.
these too?
What?
When my kids would take baths, I'd turn off all the bathroom lights and I'd click them and I'd throw them in there just so that they could.
They're fun.
They're so fun.
So let's see how good you are with this. What's your aim? Do I need you to
Terrible.
help you?
No, don't help. Oh wait, back it up. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
I said back it up and then.
Oh, that one almost went on. Oh, okay. Well,
I'm not good.
0%.
It's bad when you think that 50%, you're killing it. Oh man. Okay.
All right,
then
what
we
else
have the last one.
Yes.
And we actually do. I think we did this last year at my house. I made a couple of games, and one of them was charades.
Charades. Okay, fun.
So Esther already saw the first one.
Yeah, I did.
Mad scientist. So I'm not going to do that one.
I haven't seen any of these. I don't know what they are.
Okay, you can't see reflection.
No, I can't. I can't.
Okay, okay.
Maybe I can in your sunglasses, but I can't really. I can't.
Oh, and I can't say anything.
No.
But I can make it. Can I make a sound? Yeah, I can make sound, right? No.
Well, we'll bend the rules for you if you have to make a sound. You're not supposed to.
Well, this one's easy.
Okay. Frankenstein.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
She still made a sound.
I did. Okay, this one. Ready?
Oh, werewolf.
Yes. I didn't make a sound, though. I was
you
making
looked
a
like
howling.
You looked like a
I would
werewolf.
look like I was.
Yeah, you were howling.
People who won't watch this and are just listening, I thought they should know what I just did. Okay, last one. You ready? Where's that orange?
Oh, it's on the floor way over there. We can't reach it. Ghoul.
No.
You're a zombie.
No. I don't know how to do this without.
A vampire.
Yeah. Sucking on a pumpkin. I was trying to pretend to
You
bite
coulda
into
gone-
something, and I went like this. Like I was wiping.
And if people are just listening, they don't know what we're doing.
No
so
way.
This is kind of funny.
So, but charades is a lot of fun.
It is. So those are fun things you can do
Yes.
in class. Because as I said earlier, your kids are not going to be really maybe in the mood for school on Halloween day. Might have to play a few games. All right. Excellent. Fun. So
We are actually, I like dressing up for Halloween, but we did it today for a specific reason.
Yes.
So in the spirit of Halloween, we decided to dress up and we're going to have a costume contest.
Yes. Katie is the queen of Halloween, and she's always much more creative than me. But anyway, whoever wins this, how does the contest go?
Yes. So Morgan, lovely Morgan, took our pictures.
Yes.
And our pictures will be posted. And just to remind everybody, I am the grammar police.
Grammar police. Yes.
Yes, I don't just look like a vicious cop. All of the costumes were highly inappropriate. I'm like, I just need a hat and glasses.
She
folks.
carries a red marker.
I do.
That's important.
And I made my shirt.
She made her shirt. Grammar police.
Okay, I'm trying to sell it to win. So
I know, but what does it say on the back again? Tell us one more time.
To serve and correct.
Serve and correct. Yes. Okay.
Yes. So whoever wins,
Yes.
is voted for the best costume gets to be queen of Halloween.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm ready. I'm up for it. I'm up for it.
I'm not competitive at all.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. And then we'll announce the winner.
Yes, we are going to announce the winner at the end of the week.
Perfect. Awesome. Fun, fun, fun. All right.
So I hope you enjoyed that and you got a lot of ideas. If nothing else, I got a ton of ideas to take home.
Katie got a lot of ideas.
Yeah,
she wrote them all down.
Because I love Halloween. So
yes, I think that Halloween, you should pull out that literature, tell stories. It's the perfect thing to do.
yes,
Storytelling, little holiday. It's the perfect storytelling holiday.
Yes.
Dim your lights in your classroom or at home. Light a candle if you can.
Yeah.
You can get those fake candles. They're pretty real.
Well, we have real candles burning.
We do have real candles burning here in our podcast, but we also have some that are not real and that they give you their mood. It's for the mood.
Yes.
And
That's a
very
good idea.
macabre.
Because we don't want to
Yes.
set off any alarms.
No. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yes, and don't forget that you can leave us the voicemail. If you have any questions, you can call in. You can email podcast@brainspring.com. The poll for voting for our costumes will be on the podcast with a link, right?
Yes.
Yes. Morgan's
Yes.
shaking your head, yes.
Yes.
And
So don't forget to vote.
visit don't forget to vote. Your vote counts. Visit the website, follow us on social media,
Yes.
and don't forget to vote.
Yes. And happy Halloween.
And happy Halloween.
Get lots of candy and have fun. Yes. Happy Halloween.
Okay. Happy Halloween. Bye-bye.
Bye.